Morning, everybody. I'm Bill. This is Struggle Bus Farms. We're going to be working on this old John Deere 2310. We've developed another hydraulic leak with it, and we're going to see if we can figure out why it's doing it. I got a pretty good idea. We installed a new flail mower, and I think we got an issue with some clearances. Back here at the power head for the flail mower, box is all wet, but I think that's because operator error. But if we look closely up in where the PTO shaft comes out, everything's all wet. And the last time I was mowing, that's when it started. And you can see it's only been parked here for about 5 minutes, and we've already got a little puddle going. Now, hydraulic fluid's rather expensive. Of course, don't want to starve the pump of oil either. This poor thing's been through hell. We're going to be using some degreaser. It's called Oil Eater. Wonderful stuff. Works really, really good. I put it in a little pump sprayer. Make sure you get one that's all plastic, because if there's any metal, the acids in the soap will deteriorate any coating on the metal, and then you'll end up with a rust bucket sprayer. I just apply a generous amount of it on here. Get it all good and wet. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. We'll come back and hit it with a light pressure washer. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to end up dropping the flail mower off. But I wanted to wash it up while I was at it. Get that gearbox cleaned up. Here I went and got big reds so that we could move the flail mower out of the way. And we'll continue on stripping parts. If you ever had to work on a small John Deere, you'd know these things are built in layers. All right, now that we got her all stripped down and cleaned up, all sorts of parts off to get to them. My suspicions are correct. Yeah, not good. There's a seal inside of here, and my memory serves me right, that shaft, the only way to get it apart is to, now I could be wrong, but I believe the only way to get that shaft out to replace that seal is break this tractor in half, and that's an all-day job. It's a horrible job. The leak is substantial enough that we don't have fluid in the sight glass. And for some reason, that sight glass is fogged up on the inside. That's not good. Anyhow, yeah, we got to start tearing into her, see what we got going on. Well, I know what happened. The just about guarantee that output, or that PTO shaft that came with that flail mower, is too long. And when I had it in the up position and still rotating, it was pushing into that. pushing down on this. It was pushing in and down. And we're going to remedy that by taking about an inch and a quarter off of the PTO shaft, drive shaft that is. And then I guess we'll get this opened up and see if we can replace that seal. Unfortunately, I think we got to split this tractor in half again. And if that's the case, we may let her leak for a little bit before we get to it. Time for a coffee break with the girls, and while we sit and decide what we're going to do with the Johnny.